high sign or the, salute.
Good morning.
Okay, I will call this Seneca County Commission meeting to order for Tuesday, May 22nd, 2018. Please join me in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Thomas, please.
Given some of the items on our agenda today, I thought a prayer about children would be appropriate. Holy Mother Mary, who by virtue of your divine motherhood has become mother to us all, I place the charge which God has given me. Under your loving protection, be a protecting mother to our children. Guard their bodies and keep them in health and strength. Guard their minds and keep their thoughts ever holy in the sight of their Creator and God. Guard their hearts and keep them pure and strong and happy in the love of God. Guard always their souls and ever preserve in them faithfully the glorious image of God, whom they received in holy baptism. Always, Mother, protect them and keep them under your mothering care. Supply in your all-wise motherhood for my poor human deficiencies and protect them from all evil. Amen.
Amen, thank you. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Kirschner?
Here.
Commissioner Stacy?
Here.
Commissioner Thomas?
Here.
Okay, I will accept a motion to approve the digital video audio recording of the previous board session from Thursday, May
So-
17th.
Moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Stacy?
Yes.
Commissioner Kirschner?
Yes, okay. Any adjustments to the agenda, commissioners? Okay, hearing none, I guess we will do an update of the Justice Center. This thing's not gonna be on here for much longer. Might as well enjoy it.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I know, we think it's not here
Oh,
yet.
okay.
I'm right on top.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to emphasize thank yous to everyone for the activities and events of the ribbon cutting and time capsule dedication on Thursday. Specifically, we had on the program a list of thank yous here that I wanted to make sure I had a chance to mention because we really didn't read those at the event, but really was without these folks, lots of things throughout the course of the building of the project wouldn't have happened, as well as things on Thursday. That's to the County Administrator Stacy and the rest of the Commissioner staff, the Chamber ambassadors who were a tremendous help that day, Keith Hodgkinson for the sound system, John Logston and the County Maintenance Department for all helping with setup and all of the other tasks that they've helped out with throughout the project. Seneca County United Veterans Council, Seneca County Museum, Bennett Skyview, Mason Haney, he's the young man from Heidelberg who took the drone shots that we've been using in various things. Perfect Pixels and Designed by Diana, The Invitation, Tiffin Historic Trust, and Mark Levin specifically, their work with the Bar Association and Anne Lang Devine on the contributions for Lady Justice, rallying those together. Tiffin Metal Products, they donated the wall safe. Joe Goshi took pictures for us. Renee Halbert refinished the time capsule. The Tiffin Area Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Service and SIDAC for all of their promotion and help at various events, doing Facebook Live things and stuff like that they did for us. They did for us, but on their own behalf. Through the course of this project, all of these people have certainly made things much easier and helped us a great deal to help people connect with their Justice Center, and that was important. And then last, we received this after the fact, it came in the mail, but we received from Senator Dave Burke a proclamation regarding the ribbon cutting event. So we have this one from Secretary Husted's office and one from the governor's office, and maybe we need to either decide whether we display them in the building. We could put them in the time capsule, but maybe displaying them, we'll have to decide what to do. And as we wrap up those little details, so.
Well, I think that we would be short a bit if we did not extend our sincere thank you to you for all the work that you have done for not only the ribbon cutting and the time capsule, but for chairing the committee, leadership committee, and also Commissioner Thomas for all his work. So thank you very much. It's, I guess it's a good thing. I'd say thank you to the administration again, but they would have got enough thank yous.
Very much appreciated.
So yeah, it came, thank goodness for the weather Friday, a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Or Thursday. Thursday. And we were able to get through it, and it was not too hot, not too cold, just a great day. So, thanks all for your work.
I tried to get a hold of Judge's speech, but he's already sold that on eBay or something, because I wanted it to go in the time capsule.
A present for the past.
Yeah.
And if anybody does want their words in the time capsule, I collected a folder of the things that I had. I had the two blessings and just the script that I had, Jace Ball's written remarks. I know Judge Shuff gave me his in a folder. He said it was his remarks. So if anybody wants to, we can do that. When the piece of glass gets here, that's when it is officially sealed, and I don't know if they're gonna show up with that today, or it's going to be next week, or when it
Yeah,
is.
somebody was collecting those speeches, because
John Huss grabbed them.
Yeah, John Huss
Yeah.
grabbed mine.
Yeah, so,
Maybe we can get copies from
we
John
can
Huss.
follow up with
Yeah.
John and see if he's got those.
We'll check the copyright.
Yeah, but we can get those added in there and before
Okay,
that class goes out.
we can do the proclamation now that Her Excellency is here. So let us.
didn't think you could see
let
me.
us- yeah, we can see you. This is May of 2018, happens to be Community Action Month. Ruth Ann, I guess if you want to come forward here, we can make this presentation.
Should we sign it before you give it to her?
Well, yeah, we can sign it before you do it.
We got stopped by the train there at, by Holly's house.
Commerce, commerce.
Yeah,
Good commerce
absolutely.
activity all the time with that train track.
How many decibels?
For those of you who don't know, this is Ruth Ann House. She is the CEO of WSOS Community Action. Actually, it is not WSOS Community Action.
It still is.
It still is.
Yeah.
The name is going to be?
It's going to be changed at our grand opening of our new headquarters in hopefully August. So it's still a secret until then. It's the unveiling.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to read all the whereases and therefores, but I'll get to some of it. Whereas WSOS Community Action Commission has served the people of Seneca County since 1965. Served over 230 children and their families with early childhood services in the year 2017. Assisted at least 31 families facing housing crisis, 5 veterans and their families, 348 households, and they assisted to provide winter heating assistance, 48 medically needed families, weatherized 32 units, rehabbed or repaired 41 homes, provided training for 30 men to become better fathers, trained local officials, provided 12 septic tank systems, provided other assistance to individuals. And whereas Ohio's 50 community action agencies assist disadvantaged persons each year by leveraging federal, state, local, and private resources. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Seneca County Board of Commissioners, do proclaim May 18, 2018 to be Community Action Month and urge all citizens to take this opportunity to recognize the work of community action during the month of May. From a personal note, I can tell you that you're some of the most wonderful people I've ever been around. They work very hard, they're very diligent with what they do, and without their help, a lot of folks would not have get what they needed in Seneca County. So, Ruth Ann, thank you very much. That's from the commission. Sure.
Did you have folks here that you want to include in this, that came?
For particularly our board members, I've been trying to include the board members. So we have Carol and Paul.
In the picture?
Yeah, in the picture.
Want my tie?
No,
Good morning.
sure. Goes with my son.
This is the official. That's the last photographer. Yeah, one other page, yes.
Well, he wasn't holding it up to his eye. That doesn't count. I didn't know he was gonna take a picture.
Please do.
And
please do.
just a couple words, I would like to share that, thank you all, as always, for your support. This is Community Action Month across the country. There are about 1,000 of us serving every county in the United States. We are very, very blessed to have a wonderful board. We have 3 of you here, Mike, Paul Harrison, and Carol Kern. And I always have to have my list because with so many board members, I never want to forget anybody. But also representing Seneca County is Corey Stein on behalf of Tara. David Zach, who texted me on my way here and said, just found out my daughter has a 10 o'clock award ceremony at school. So I'm rerouting to the school, so we certainly understand that. And Bev Hemmerly Lake is also a longtime board member. So we have a very engaged 24-member board, and so we appreciate all their advocacy and support. And then we have a number of staff members sprinkled throughout here with some participants, so I'd like to let them introduce themselves. How about we start with you?
I'm Heather Pollock. I'm the Seneca County representative for HomeNet. This is my star young lady, Audrey Dines, and her beautiful children. I keep getting them mixed up because they're like the same, close to the same age. Akara and Alea.
Well, they sure prettied the room up today.
And Heather, HomeNet is?
HomeNet serves the homeless population of Seneca County, people at risk of homelessness as well, to get them stable so that they can become contributing members of our society.
And this program has helped me. For instance, I did not have this one in the picture when I first started this program. This is my daughter, and this is my niece. They are a month apart. And so I have both parents that are drug addicted, so I stayed at the Morrison house in Tiffin to get away from it because it was 9 months pregnant. My sister also is a drug addict right now, and this one right here came home. And I remember talking to Heather about this situation, about this one, because I didn't know, where she was going to be at. My mom couldn't get custody because she had just lost custody of the older one. And I remember Heather just telling me to go for it, and there was a lot of people that doubted me, didn't think I could do it. I didn't even think I could do it. I didn't have one kid, the other one too. And here we are.
She's amazing.
We're doing fine. When I had this one, 2 days after having this one, I was in Toledo with this one. She stopped breathing on me. So I was unable to work the first few months because she was so sick. I don't know if any of you guys have dealt with children's services, but there are certain requirements that they require you to have to provide for a child. And I was, 20 at the time, didn't have any support system, so Heather has been a huge support system to us. This is more like if I need anything, I call her, like not so much about her job, but it could be simple things as me being a new mom. Hey Heather, how do I get the stain out of clothes? She'll tell me, go buy this, it works. Hey Heather, my baby's gassy, what do I do? She's there. I'll, when she's on the clock or not on the clock. So that's how this program has helped me. I would say if God puts you in a situation and you think it's not for you, because I absolutely didn't think 2 one-year-olds were for me, He will make a way out of no way. And He absolutely has and absolutely will. So that's how this program has helped me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I wanted to say that she puts a lot of the thing on me, but Audrey has stepped up to every challenge that she's faced with, like, just star quality.
Hi, I'm Cindy Brooks. I'm with the Community Development Department, and we work with rural communities, assisting with technical, managerial, and financial assistance for water and wastewater facilities. We also administer the home sewage treatment grant for the Seneca County Health Department and put in the septic systems that were noted in the proclamation. And we also have a new program also for private individuals with private wells, where we do private well assessments and education to homeowners about what they can do to help safeguard themselves with their well and their water.
Paul, you want to say something?
No, I already had my picture taken, that's fine.
He's just here for the photo op.
Well, Paul, how long have you been on? I'm just gonna look at.
I think 15 years.
Since 2003, so yeah, 15 years.
Paul, what do you think of international project?
Pardon me?
What do you think of international project?
I always vote against it.
Carol, do you want to?
Thanks for bringing that up. though.
Sure.
Yeah.
No problem.
You all know Carol Kern from Department of Job and Family Services, and she came on our board in 2017, so we're absolutely thrilled to have her. It's a really great addition. Her experience in workforce development is really a good thing and has added value to our board in terms of that area, so thank you, Carol. Let's jump over here.
I'm Viola Villarreal. I'm a family advocate in Fostoria, and I also currently have our home-based program where the home-based coaches go into the home, work with the families and the children. I've been with WSOS 35 years. Almost forgot. 35 years, and it's an awesome program to work for.
My name's Anita Sanchez. I'm a family advocate also out of the Fostoria Center for our Head Start program. I've been with WSOS for 22 years, and I have children that have been in WSOS as well, and grandchildren. So it's an awesome program. I see so many families, so many children that have been in our program, with my own children and grandchildren, and there's just so many stories you can tell about the awesome teachers that we have, the staff that we have. And we have some families here from WSOS Head Start in Astoria. We have Charles and Sarah Trent with their daughter Julia Trent, and also Kathy Kenley with Zachary Conley. So I don't know if they want to say a little bit about our program.
Julia's our third child that we put through WSOS. We've had nothing but wonderful experiences. We've been loved like family. We've been treated with the utmost kind of respect and kindness, and we've been nurtured beyond belief, and we're so grateful for everything WSOS has done for us.
Thank you.
Yeah, Zach has flourished so much in the last 2 years. It's a great program. The teachers, the staff, everybody is wonderful there. They learn so much, and I've seen such a growth in him through this. So it's a big thing. So.
Thank you. And Terry walked in late because he got stopped by the train too. He was my driver.
I failed. My name's Terry Jacobs. I'm the Housing and Energy Director for WSOS, and we work with the commissioners in administering the CHIP program, which is the Community Housing Impact and Preservation, which basically renovates homes throughout Seneca County, Fostoria, Tiffin. So that relationship's been long-standing. We just applied again here in early May. So we'll find out in late August if we get funded or not. But we also run administer the weatherization program in Seneca County, and so that's been going on since probably before Ruth Ann started here in the mid '70s. So
I didn't start from the mid '70s.
So appreciate the partnership with the commissioners, and nice seeing you today.
And then you all know Alex, our professional photographer, Alex.
Yes, I'm Alex Boroff, Public Relations Director. This will be my 4th year at WSOS. So I know that as Public Relations Director, I'm sort of supposed to say nice things about us. That's kind of my job, but if my heart wasn't in it, I wouldn't be able to live that life. I'm just always like meeting the people we serve, meeting with staff. I know on a personal note, I've just recently, a friend of a friend said, I'm in a situation, and I said, call us. And I believe they got a hold of Heather. So it's great to know that I work for a place where we legitimately do help people. I always add the caveat too, federal funding being what it is, requirements being what they are. I mean, maybe not. You have to always apply for whatever program you're in, but also I think because of the partnerships we have and the relationships that we have with others in the community, that I can say, you know, if we can't do it, maybe we know someone else who can. So I think that's valuable as well. So thanks for having me.
You bet.
And one of the things we've done over this past year is make Alex the full-time PR director, so took away some of his other responsibilities. We constantly hear that, you know, we combat, no, we're not a radio station, so our new name should help that, but that, you know, sometimes we're the best kept secret in our communities, and so we know we need to keep working at that, and so by Alex devoting 100% of his time to that, actually when he leaves here today, he's going to Rotary here, so here, or
Yes.
Chipin, yeah. So we really worked hard to strategically get him out in each of our communities to the service clubs, because that's a great way to reach a lot of people at one time. And I would say to everyone in this room, you know, help us not be the best kept secret. Word of mouth is, you know, the best kind of advertising that we have. You know, and I look at Charlene, who was a longtime employee, and I know that she's doing a good job of spreading the word and connecting us. And again, to the commissioner's office, when you get calls, send them our way. You know, we will follow up. So that's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. We had our agency day a couple weeks ago. Mike came over for that, where we bring all of our staff together. And I said to the staff, you know, you don't do this work for the fame or the fortune. You do it because it's in your gut, it's in your heart and soul that we're here to help people. And that's our job. That's our mission. So please don't hesitate to reach out, and thank you again for the wonderful partnership, and thanks for having us this morning.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh, this is
So rather than me present these to you, I'm going to give these to our children. They're far cuter than I. So I'm
Take the chair. Yeah, that's okay. Can we get Zachary up here? Can we get the kids up here? We'll have seats in the chairs here.
You don't have to.
Make them junior commissioners for a day.
What's that?
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Hey, Zachary.
I know I'm
I'm a little shy.
Yeah, they are.
Zachary, come on up, I'll let you have a gavel.
You wanna do the gavel?
Up on it.
He's afraid somebody will see it.
Julia will.
Julia will.
Have the girls come on up.
Do they smell good?
They do. They smell lovely.
It's in this chair, it's a big chair, can you get in it?
There you go. That's a pose. Come on up. Come on, let's go take a picture.
Might be in a newspaper.
Julia.
She said, do they want to go splash check with him? You got it, right?
He's afraid she will say.
Sorry, we are right
Couple more years, y'all.
Mike up here, where's Mike? Mike, get up here. Get your mic back up here.
You wanna go sit with Julie?
Cheese. Smile. Look at that. I say cheese. Cheese.
Good job. All right.
Smile. Say cheese.
I don't know if it's a concert or.
Sorry.
I think we got a future commissioner there.
That happened pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Doesn't come up okay. We'll get you a ribbon now. We got one for you.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. Thank you for that.
Oh, really?
And so
Good job.
Thank you, sir. Good pounding the gavel, nice job.
That's pretty fun.
Find a vase for us.
You can keep one if you want. You want to take one with you, I'm sure they won't care.
Or do you want to keep one?
Yes. Government Thomas
Where did my grandson?
Yes, he did.
Okay, Ruthie, you are welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting,
Thank
but you
you.
can also leave if you want. And, thank you
Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
I can't imagine you wouldn't want to sit there and listen to
I sure will.
Thanks for coming. Terry, thank you for sharing.
Terry, what's your name? Charles? Okay. Nice to meet
I'll second that. Personnel. Aye.
Roll call, please. Executive session should be half an hour.
I know.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Irish Day.
Yeah, I tried to.
Well.